Hello everyone, this is Dr.Syamala from the Department of MBA IB. Um, and coming to today's topic, it is related to Consumer Protection Council and also redressal agencies. Okay, so this is a continuation for the Consumer Protection Act 1986. So in previous class we have studied about the concept of the Consumer Protection Act, and in this class we are going to learn about in that Consumer Protection Act what are the councils are there, what are the redressal agencies are there in order to promote and protect the consumer. Okay, so why these consumer protection councils or else consumer redressal agencies exist means in order to safeguard the rights of the consumer. Okay, so if at all they are deceived by the business persons by purchasing their products, okay, so to get the justice towards their purchase of goods, okay, if at all there are any discrepancies in there, so they all can be solved in the protection councils and redressal agencies. Okay, so if we see here, the Consumer Protection Council are established at central level. Okay, the authority is at central level, state level and district level. Okay, so these three are the levels in the Consumer Protection Council. Okay, central level, state level and district level. So what does these three levels of councils do? Means they promote and they protect the rights of the consumers. Okay, so what does these council do? So council work towards the promotion and protection of the rights of the consumer. Okay, so they give publicity to the matters concerning consumers' interest. They will take necessary steps for consumer education and protecting consumers from exploitations. Okay, so we all know that the basic aim of the Consumer Protection Act is safeguarding their rights, protecting the consumer, okay, educating the consumer, protecting from unfair trade practices and at the same time protecting the consumers from the exploitation. Okay, all these are the objectives of Consumer Protection Act. So those objectives are being implemented by these councils. Okay, so if we see Central Consumer Protection Cell, as we have three levels of councils, central, state, district level, so how could be the administration part in the central level, state level and district level? Means who are the persons, authoritative persons in all these levels of the council. Okay, at the same time what are the qualifications needed for them, how many times the meetings will be conducted. Okay, so what does these council do, how the consumers should approach them. Okay, all these can be studied in all these levels of councils. Okay, and central level is different from state level is different from district level, they have their own authority. Okay, so if we see Central Consumer Protection Council, okay, so what does this say? Means section 4 provides that central government shall be notification establish a council to be known as the Central Consumer Protection Council. So before establishing this Central Consumer Protection Council, first of all a notification should be given. Okay, so that notification is given by the central government to establish a central consumer protection council. Why we have to give notification means, in that central consumer protection council there will be the minister in charge, there will be the members, official members and non-official members in the council. Okay, so authoritative persons will be there and they have to be taken in that council. So a notification should be given. Okay, notification establish a council to be known as Central Consumer Protection Council. After establishing the notification, giving the notification, the Central Council shall consist the following members. Who are the members? One is the minister in charge of consumer affairs in the central government. Okay, the person will be the chairman. See, we will have a chairman in the Consumer Protection Council. So that chairman, who will be that chairman means, the chairman will be the minister in charge of consumer affairs. Okay, that person in the central government, that minister will be the chairman for Central Consumer Protection Council. Okay, then if we see the members, what about the members? Such members of other official or non-official members representing such interest as may be prescribed means, according to the central government, okay, council, these members will be elected. Okay, either official members or non-official members, they will be selected according to the interest of the council, central council. Okay, so Central Consumer Protection means, according to section 4, it provides establishment of central council, okay, through notification, and the chairman will be there, who is nothing but the minister in charge of consumer affairs in central government, and at the same time members will be there, official or non-official, according to the central council. Then if we see State Consumer Protection Council, okay, first one completed. If coming to second one, state level. So state level means we have to study according to section 7. Section 7 provides that the state government shall be by notification establish a council to be known as State Consumer Protection Council. For central government, okay, for Central Consumer Protection Council, central government give notification. Okay, notification for what purpose? To establish Consumer Protection Council. In the same way, similarly, for State Consumer Protection Council also, state government is entitled, state government has authority to issue notification for establishing State Consumer Protection Council. Right? Next one, the State Council shall consist of following members. So, as we have minister in charge of consumer affairs in central government will be considered as chairman. If we see in State Consumer Protection Council, same minister in charge of consumer affairs will be there, but their in central government, here the state person, the state minister of consumer affairs will be the chairman. Okay, so the minister in charge of consumer affairs in the state, who shall be its chairman. Okay, next if we see about the members, next members of other official or non-official members representing such interest as may be prescribed according to the state council. Okay, next coming to State Consumer Protection Council. Sorry guys, this is related to the central council only. I think the same has been repeated here. Okay, so section 7 provides the State Consumer Protection Council. There will be minister in charge of consumer affairs relating to state government. Okay, he will be the chairman. Next, number of other official or non-official depends upon the central government council here. But coming to the state government, okay, official or non-official members not exceeding 10 as may be nominated by central government. The persons will be the official or non-official members who should be in the council. Okay, they should not exceed the 10 members. Okay, So these 10 members will also be nominated by the central government, because state government acts according to the central government. So here the persons will be nominated by the central government. But if we see in central government, okay, the council will nominate, will represent according to the government, okay, central government. But coming to state government, central government nominates those official or non-official members, right? Next, such member of officials or non-official members representing such interest as may be prescribed by the state government. So these nominated central government persons, official or non-official persons, okay, they will be act according to the state government interest, okay. And if we see about meetings, okay, so not less than 2 meetings should be conducted every year, okay. So state council shall meet, and also whenever necessary, okay, they should conduct the meetings, but not less than 2 meetings. Means it is mandatory to conduct at least 2 meetings every year, okay, by the State Consumer Protection Cell, okay. Next, the procedure to be observed in regard to the transaction of its business at such meetings shall be prescribed by the state government, okay. But the transactions regarding these means whatever transactions that ever gone in these state council meetings, okay, it will be represented or it will be prescribed according to the state government procedure only, okay. Next, District Consumer Protection Council. What does District Protection Council means? So we have seen central, we have seen state. Now coming to the district level consumer protection councils will be there to safeguard and promote the customers, okay. And now if we see, so section 6 is related to central, section 7 relates to state, and coming to section 8A provides that state government shall establish for every district by notification. We all know that through notification only these councils will be established, okay. That too for state government, according to the central government it will establishes, okay, it will nominates, but the state government only notifies. In the same way here, for district is part of the state government. So the state government established for every district by notification a district consumer protection council will be established. So what does this district consumer protection council consist of? Means we will see in state and central, we will see the chairmans there, okay. So say chairman of for central government minister, for state government minister. But coming to district, collector of the district will be the chairman, okay. Next, such member of other officials and non-official members representing such interest as may be prescribed by the state government, okay. So we all know that according to the state government, okay, the officials or non-official members who are in the council will act according to the state government. The procedures will be followed according to the state government. Why? Because state government established this district consumer protection council. And the district council, how does the meetings will be conducted? Means district council shall meet whenever necessary, but not less than the 2 meetings shall be held every year. Here also the same. Not less than means it is mandatory to conduct every year 2 meetings, okay, by the district council. But more than that also they can conduct whenever they are necessary. Whenever it is necessary, the district council can have a meetings, okay. Next, the procedure to be observed in regard to the transaction of its business at such meetings shall be prescribed by the state government. Okay, the procedures, we all know that the procedures, they have to be followed regarding any transactions in the Consumer Protection Council will be according to the state government only. Okay, and those transactions, about those procedures will be explained in those meetings only. Okay, and coming to consumer disputes redressal agencies. Okay, till now we have studied about councils. Okay, so we have state, central and district forums for promoting and protecting those consumers, okay, to safeguard their rights. And this is consumer disputes redressal agencies. Redressal is nothing but a remedy. Okay, redressal means remedy. So disputes we all know. Okay, so consumer disputes redressal agencies, if at all there are any consumer disputes, okay, so they have a remedy to avail their rights, okay, to what to say means to less down their losses. Okay, so they can approach these redressal agencies. Consumers can approach these redressal agencies. Okay, so these can be studied under chapter 3 section 9 to 27. Okay, so councils were studied in section 6 7 8 8a. Okay, and coming to these redressal agencies, we'll study in chapter 3 of section 9 to 27. And if we see in every case, we will see the first of all the case will be establishment. Okay, so establishment of consumer dispute redressal agencies is according to section 9. According to section 9, this consumer dispute redressal agencies has been established. Okay, so this is also known as district forum. Okay, consumer disputes redressal agencies, also known as district forum, established by state government in each district of the state by notification. Okay, next, the state government may be, if it deemed fit, establish more than one district forum in a district. Basically, we have to understand that consumer dispute redressal agencies means it is a district forum. Okay, so district means it works under the state government, so it acts according to the procedures of the state government. So therefore, the state government, if at all, if it is necessary, means it can establish more than one district forum also. Okay, in the same district. So a consumer dispute redressal commission is to be known as the state commission in the state by notification. Okay, so a consumer dispute redressal commission will be there. Okay, so that commission is known as state commission. Okay, so state commission means in the by state notification this commission will be there. And a national consumer dispute redressal commission established by the central government by notification. So likewise, as we have district forum, likewise state commission also will be there. Okay, state commission. Next, national consumer dispute commission. Okay, means at central level we have national consumer disputes redressal commission. At state level we have state redressal commission. At district level we have district redressal agencies or district redressal forum. Okay, so in each level we have different agencies, okay, or else forums or else redressal commissions. Okay, so if we see first of all, the district forum means it deals with according to section 10 to section 15. Okay, so district forum, what does district forum means? What is the composition of district forum? Okay, composition of district forum. So a district forum consist of a person who is or has been in qualified to be a district judge, to be nominated by the state government, and also he is considered as president, okay, of the forum. So as we see in central agencies, state agencies, okay, state council, central council, district council, there we have seen the chairmen, okay, minister in charge will be the chairmen. Likewise here also in district forum agencies, okay, these are not councils, these are agencies, these are redressal agencies. Under redressal agencies, okay, there should be some qualification to be a person in the, to be a president in that council, okay. So what are the qualifications means? He should be a qualified person and he should be a district judge, to be nominated by the state government as a president, district level judge for district level forum, and two other persons of eminence in the field of education, trade, commerce, and one of whom shall be women. See here, there will be two other persons, okay. So those two other persons should be eminent persons, subject expert persons in the field of education, in the field of trade, in the field of commerce, okay. And in these fields, okay, having two other persons should be there in the agencies. At the same time, in those two persons, one should be woman, okay. So one should be woman. And coming to qualification of the members means they should not be less than 25 years of age, okay. Either the persons who will be in the agency or the president. So they should not exceed, they should not be less than 25 years of age. Next, possess a bachelor's degree from a recognized university. As we talk about the qualifications of members in the district forum redressal agencies, okay, so they should possess, okay, a degree, a bachelor's degree from a recognized university, and at the same time by be person of ability, integrity, and standing, and have adequate knowledge and experience of at least 10 years in dealing with problems. So the experience should be 10 years. Person should have ability person, sound mind person, okay, capable person, integrity person, and standing, and have adequate knowledge and experience of 10 years, and also dealing with problems relating to law, economics, accountancy, industry, public affairs, or administration, because these are the key subjects relating to the consumer. Why? Because they have to deal with the accounts, they have to see about the legal aspects, means they have to know about the law, okay. At the same time, economics and industry also they have to know, because those are related with the products, markets, promotion, place, everything, okay. Likewise, public affairs or administration, they have to know about the administration. So all these has to be known by that person. So these are the qualification of the members to be as a president, or else a other persons, other two persons in the council, okay. And what about the disqualification of members? Okay, so what are the disqualification means? They has been convicted for the offense of mortal turpitude, okay. So conviction should not be there. If at all they are convicted before the law, means they are considered as disqualified members, okay. Conviction. And is an undischarged insolvent. We know insolvent persons means they are liable to the persons, they are liable to other persons. So in that case, if they have any insolvent, if they are considered as undischarged insolvent persons, means, okay, so they are not qualified members to be as member of the forum. At the same time, unsound mind means, so we all know that unsound mind means they are not capable of thinking, okay. So they are not sound minded persons, so those are not qualified members, those are disqualified members. And at the same time, they has been removed or dismissed from the service of the government or a body corporate owned or controlled by the government, okay. So while they are working in any government service or else any corporate owned or controlled by the government. Okay, so if they are removed from service means or else dismissed from service means those people are also not qualified persons to be elected in the district forum agencies. Likewise, if they has in opinion of state government such financial or other interest and has such other disqualifications as may be prescribed by the state government. So if at all the state government also is in opinion, okay, that interest of the public will be not safeguarded, so such persons are also considered as disqualified persons. Next, selection committee for the appointment of members. Okay, we have studied about the establishment, persons to be there, then qualifications and disqualifications. Then now coming to the selection committee, okay, for the appointment of members. So according to section 10(1)(a), every appointment under this section shall be made by the state government. Why? Because district forums works under the state government on the recommendation of a selection committee consisting of the following. Okay, so every appointment under this section made by state government on recommendation of a selection committee. So who are the selection committee means the president of the state commission, okay, secretary law department of the state will be the member, secretary in charge of the department dealing with consumer affairs in the state member. So these are the members of state commission. We all know that the chairman, the members, okay, and the secretary in charge, all these three the persons will be of state commission. Okay, so these state commission members, they will appoint district, okay, they will appoint the members of district forum agencies because they are working under the state government. Okay, so these district forum agencies will, the members will be appointed by the state commission. Okay, so terms of office, what do the terms of office means? Section 10 subsection 2. Okay, terms of office, members of the district forum hold office for a term of 5 years up to the age of 65 years. Means the age limit for the retirement is 65. Till the age of 65 years they can work. But here what would be the term of office means 5 years. Okay, 5 years, till 5 years they can hold their membership. Okay, and whichever is earlier and are not eligible for reappointment. Okay, once they are appointed means again they are not reappointed. In other words, the maximum period of membership of the forum is 5 years. Okay, so members of the district forum hold office for a term of 5 years. Okay, then if we see pecuniary jurisdiction, so here we will study about the jurisdiction. So under jurisdiction, okay, so what aspects can be studied under jurisdiction? So we will see two aspects in jurisdiction. One is this pecuniary jurisdiction. So what does pecuniary jurisdiction means? So subject to other provisions of the Act, the district forum shall have jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of goods or services and the compensation, if any claimed, does not exceed 20 lakhs. So we all know that these consumer redressal agencies, okay, they protect these consumers. Okay, so these consumers can get justice from those redressal agencies by complaining in the redressal agencies against the business persons. Okay, so there is a provision for this district forum. They have authority for the district forum. They have jurisdiction to entertain complaints, to receive complaints from the consumers. So they receive complaints to what extent, to what limit means the value of goods or services, okay, or else the compensation from that loss, what the consumer gets should not exceed 20 lakhs, right? Up to 20 lakhs, this district redressal agencies can deal, they can receive, they can entertain complaints, okay, but the limit will be up to 20 lakhs, okay. So if at all the complaints were beyond the 20 lakhs means, let's see what happens, okay. So pecuniary jurisdiction means there is a provision for the district forum to have, to entertain complaints from the consumer, but the compensation or the value of the goods worth that are to be claimed by that person will be, it should not exceed 20 lakhs, right? Other one, after pecuniary jurisdiction, we will study about territorial jurisdiction. So the place of the jurisdiction, okay, so where the opposite party resides, okay. So if any complaint has been received from the consumer, okay, so the opposite party resides in other state means, so or else in other place, so the person, the opposite party where he resides, we have to give complaint in that place, that opposite party where he resides, in that place so only we have to give complaint. So that is the territorial jurisdiction. And any of the opposite parties whom there are more than one, with the permission of district forum, the course of action wholly or in part arises. So it depends upon the opposition parties. If there are more than one party, opposition party, so with the permission of the district forum, we can go and give complaint. At the same time, the course of action may be wholly or in part arises. If at all there are more than one opposition party means, though at that time, so how could the action could be means, the action may be wholly taken on all the parties or else in part arises. So depends upon the case and situation, okay. So that is about the territorial jurisdiction, means wherever the opposite party resides, we have to give complaint there only, okay. So for example, consumer resides in Vijayawada, okay, and the mistake happened in Nellore. So the person, opposite party resides in Nellore, the consumer has to go there and complaint should be given in that place only, okay. So limitations to decide the complaints according to section 13(3)(a). So what are the limitations, okay, to decide the complaints? Means every complaint shall be heard as expeditiously as possible. Each and every complaint will be taken by the redressal agencies, okay, and endeavor shall be made to decide the complaint within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt, okay, the complaint within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of notice by opposite party, where the complaint does not require analysis or testing of commodities, the period exceeds to 5 months. So here every complaint will be taken, okay, but the complaint within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of notice by opposite party will be decided, okay, complaint will be taken. So within period of 3 months from the date of receipt of notice by opposite party, where complaint does not require analysis. So if at all the product does not need any testing, means within 3 months they will accept the notice, okay, they will move on. But if at all the complaint requires any testing, the product needed any testing, means testing of commodity or analysis of commodity is needed means, so in that case complaints will be heard, or else the complaint will be decided depending upon the time, means the time will be extended from 3 months to 5 months to file, okay, to file the complaint. So time is needed to complaint to give notice to the opposition party. 5 months is needed if at all the product is required to go for testing, or else it needs 3 months period of time from the date of receipt of notice by opposite party. Next, coming to state commission. Okay, so what does state commission means? Till now we have studied about the district redressal agencies. Okay, so after that state level. So under state level, the state commission, how would be the composition? So according to section 17, the composition of state commission will be: a state commission has to consist of a person who is or has been is qualified to be a high court judge. In previous case, we have studied district court judge should be there as a president, but in state commission, okay, person should be high court judge nominated as a president, okay, with consultants of Chief Justice of High Court. Okay, by consulting the Chief Justice of High Court judge will be nominated as the president of state commission. Okay, then not less than 2 other persons of eminence in the field of education, trade or commerce, one of whom shall be women. The same similar to the district forum as we have studied before. Likewise, here also 2 persons are needed. Okay, and who should be eminent persons in field of education, in field of trade, commerce, and in those 2 persons one would be woman, right? And coming to qualifications and disqualifications, the same will be repeated as for district forum. Okay, for qualifications and disqualifications. Okay, so if we see again, if we want to see qualifications means here, see, not less than 25 years, bachelor's of degree from recognized university. Okay, and they should be able person, sound-minded person, integrity and standing ability persons. Okay, likewise 10 years of experience should be there, and dealing with all problems regarding all the subjects like law, economics, accountancy, industry, the same apply there only. Okay, and coming to disqualifications also, there should not be convicted in the court, undischarged, solvent, unsound mind person. So all these aspects comes under the disqualification of the members. Okay, so after that, selection committee for the appointment of members. So selection committee, so we have to appoint members for the state commission. So every appointment under section 10 subsection A1A shall be made by government on the recommendation of selection committee consisting of the following. Okay, so the president of national commission, see here, see if we see here, see there in district. Okay, in district forum, who will be the selection committee means, okay, state. Okay, state chairman will be the selection committee. Okay, likewise, see if we see here under selection committee, you see here the president, the selection committee. Okay, who will be the selection committee means president of state commission will be the chairman. Okay, so secretary law department and secretary in charge of department, all are the state persons. Okay, so these state persons select the district members, district redressal agency members. Similarly, if we see here, for state members, for appointing state members, national level members will be there as a selection committee. So national commission members will be the chairman, the members. Okay, so chairman will be the president of national commission, and secretary law department of the state will be the members of the persons, and secretary in charge of department dealing with consumer affairs in the state. Okay, he will be the member. So all these will be the selection committee for selecting the state commission. Okay, so every appointment under section 10 subsection 1A shall be made by government on the recommendation of selection committee. Depending upon the selection committee, state commission members will be appointed. So if we see about the term of office, okay, so term of office means members of state commission hold office for a term of 5 years, similar to district forum agencies. But there the age limit will be 65 years for a member. Here 67 years will be there for state commission members. So whichever is earlier and are eligible for appointment, for reappointment. Okay. So if we want to select a person means, okay, age also considered, and 67 years will be considered, and for reappointment also, so this will be considered. Members of the state commission, they hold the office for term of 5 years, okay, and the age limit will be the 67 years. And coming to, a member may resign his office in writing by addressing it to the state government. Okay, a member may resign his office in writing by addressing it to the state government. If at all he want to discharge from his duty, from the office, from the commission means, so the term of office will be that a member he may resign, okay, by giving by writing, okay, by writing and addressing it to the state government. Next, coming to jurisdiction of state commission. Okay, so jurisdiction of state commission according to section 17. So jurisdiction in district forum, we have studied about pecuniary jurisdiction and territory jurisdiction. Pecuniary is related to the consumers complaints and to what extent we can receive the complaint. So in district forum up to 20 lakhs, if at all the worth of the value of goods and services will be there means, they will, or else the compensation is there means up to 20 lakhs the limit will be there, and district forums will accept there. So that is the concept of pecuniary jurisdiction. And and territory jurisdiction means where the place where the complaint need to be filed. So it depends upon the opposition party, that is related to the territorial jurisdiction. So these are the two types of jurisdictions. So if we see in this state commission, so one is pecuniary jurisdiction. So what does pecuniary jurisdiction means? Subject to the other provisions of this act, the state commission shall have jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of goods or services and the compensation, if any, claimed exceeds 20 lakhs. So up to 20 lakhs, district forum agencies will deal. They will accept the complaints. They will hear the complaints of the consumers. Okay. Coming to state commission. Okay. So they will accept here the complaints of the consumer. Okay. If at all the claim will be more than 20 lakhs, but it should not exceed 1 crore. Okay. Between the 20 lakhs and 1 crore, state commission deals the complaints of the consumers. Okay. So appellate jurisdiction. So what does appellate jurisdiction means? So whenever if at all I am a consumer in district level, I think that the justice have not done properly. Okay, then I want to go to another commission, that is nothing but upper than the district agency, which is nothing but the appellate jurisdiction. Okay, so it is going there for state commission. From district, a consumer from district forum, if at all he is not satisfied with district forum, he will approach to state. Okay, so this is known as appellate jurisdiction. He will appeal for the state commission. Okay, so to call for the records, what does this mean? To call for the records means, in pecuniary jurisdiction gives provision to the state commission to call for the records from this district forum agencies. Okay, they can see regarding the, for example, a consumer went for appellate jurisdiction to state commission. So in that case, the state commission has every right to call for the records. At the same time, superintending and revision power, it can revise the powers also. Okay, at the same time, section 17b, power of the state commission over the function of the district forum. Okay, certain powers can be exercised by the state commission on the district forum. So through section b, these powers are entitled to state commission. Next, the commission can call for records of pending or deciding cases. Okay, in pending or deciding cases of district forum, the state commission has every right. The state commission has a provision of this act regarding this pecuniary jurisdiction. Okay, it can call for records regarding pending cases or else deciding cases, if at all the consumer went for appellate jurisdiction. Okay, so every right has there for this state commission through this pecuniary jurisdiction. This is about pecuniary jurisdiction under section 17 of the act. If we see the procedure, okay, so procedure and findings means section 17 deals with the procedure and findings. The provisions of section 12, 13, 14 and the rules made there under for the disposal of complaints by the district forum. Disposal of complaints, okay, shall with which modification or may be necessary be applicable to the disposal of disputes by the state commission. So if at all there are any cases in the district forum, okay, so in such cases, okay, disposable, if at all any complaints were received by the state commission regarding the disposal of complaints in district agencies means, okay, state commission has every right to dispose those disputes. Disposal of disputes can be done by the state commission according to the provisions of section 12, 13, 14. Okay, so the procedure and findings, section 17 says that state commission can dispose the complaints of district forum by the district forum. Disposal of complaints by the district forum. Okay, so appeals from the district to state commission, section 15 deals. So appeal means this from district forum there will be an appeal that to solve the dispute to state commission. Okay, so in such cases also section 15 deals with this appeal from district to state commission. In this case, state commission deal with the disputes of the consumer in district agencies. Okay, in district redressal agencies, if at all there if at all in district agencies if they are not satisfied, okay, so appeal from district to state commission can be made. Okay, so within 30 days, after 30 days, court satisfied. Okay, so for procedure and findings, so this means that appeal from district to state commission will be done by a consumer. Okay, so whenever he want to appeal from district to state commission, whenever he is going, so within 30 days, after 30 days of his dissatisfaction towards this district agencies, okay, he has to go for appeal to state commission within 30 days. Okay, so within 30 days of his dissatisfaction with this district agency, within 30 days, okay, after 30 days he has to go to court. Okay, so after this, deposit of certain amount as per condition for the appeal. So who has to deposit this amount means, certain amount means the amount should be deposited by the consumer. Why he has to deposit the amount to State Commission? Why? Because he is appealing. Actually, his redressals should be solved where in district agencies, but he is not satisfied with district agencies. He is now going for state. So as he is going for State Commission, so State Commission has to give certain amount of time for this case. So for that purpose, he has to pay some amount. Okay, so no appeal by the person who is required to pay any amount in terms of an order of district forum unless the appellant has deposited in prescribed manner of 50% of amount or rupees 35,000, whichever is less. So as I said before, before going for appeal, this person needed to pay some amount, okay, for the purpose of this appeal. So how much amount he has to pay for the appellant means he has to deposit 50% of the amount, either this or 35,000, whichever is less, he has to pay that amount. So 50% means, for example, this consumer deals with the amount of 1 lakh. Okay, so 1 lakh amount he is now dealing. So 50% of 1 lakh is 50,000. Okay, so for 1 lakh 50,000 amount, or else whichever is less, or else 35,000, means either 50,000 or 35,000, whichever is less, he has to pay. The appellant has to pay in the. So in this case, so how much amount he should pay? Either 50,000 or 35,000, means here 35,000 is low. So this amount should be paid in the for the appealing person. Okay, the appellant, he has to deposit in the prescribed manner. Then only his case will go for hearing of appeal. So after hearing of appeal, disposal of appeal within a period of 90 days. Within this period of 90 days, okay, his case will be closed. Hearing of appeal will be completed from the date of admission. So this is the process. Okay, first he has to provision complaints should be given for disposal. Okay, then he has to appeal from district to state. Then within 30 days of his dissatisfaction, he has to go for the State Commission. Then there he has to pay some appellate amount, deposit some amount. Then afterwards, hearing of appeal will be there within 90 days. The case will be closed. Okay. Then what is about National Commission? Okay, next, State Commission, district completed. Now National Commission. So composition of National Commission means a National Commission has to consist of a person who is or has been or is qualified to be a Supreme Court judge. Okay, in previous cases we have seen for State Commission we have seen district court judge, state high court judge, and previous case district court judge will be seen. In National Commission, Supreme Court judge will be the president. Okay, and who will select this Supreme Court judge means he is nominated by central government with consulting Chief Justice of Supreme Court. Okay, so to be the president of National Commission. Okay, so how is the composition of National Commission means president will be there, members will be there. President means nothing but a person, qualified person of a Supreme Court judge, and this Supreme Court judge will be nominated by central government with consultation of Chief Justice of India, and not less than 4 other eminent persons should be there for National Commission. In previous cases, district and state, we will see 2 eminent persons, okay, and 10 persons in state. Here coming to not less than 4, and here if we see means minimum 4 persons should be there, mandatory 4 persons. Okay, not less than 4 persons should be there in the field who are experts in the field of education, trade, commerce, and one of whom shall be a woman. So this is mandatory. One woman person is mandatory in the persons. Next, what is the qualification of members and disqualification of members? We all know that qualification, disqualification. In previous case only I have given the concept of qualification and disqualification. So the similar applies here also. Okay. And if we see the selection committee, okay, how would be the selection committee? So selection committee consisting of a person who is a judge of Supreme Court to be nominated by Chief Justice of India. Okay, he is a chairman. Okay, selection committee means Supreme Court to be nominated by Chief Justice of India, and Secretary Law Department of Government of India will be the member, and Secretary in charge of Department of Dealing with Consumer Affairs. Okay, so this member. So these persons will be the selecting committee: Chief Justice of India, members of Law Department, and members of Consumer Affairs in the Government of India, Secretary of Consumer Affairs in the Government of India. So these will be the members, selection committee to select the National Commission members. Okay, and what is the term of office means? Members of the National Commission, okay, hold office for a term of 5 years or up to the age of 70 years, whichever is earlier, and not eligible for reappointment. Here we will see now reappointment will not be done in case of National Commission, and they hold for the office of 5 years. So 5 years is similar for all district, state and National Commission, but the age limit will be changed. Okay, 65, 67 and here 70 years, whichever is earlier, they will consider that. So we have to see holding the term of office is 5 years, or else the age, they will see the age. If he attained 70 years age, whichever is earlier, so they will consider it as a term of office, and here there is no reappointment. Okay, so coming to another one, a member may resign his office in writing by addressing it to the central government. So the term of office, coming to this term of office, if a member want to resign means he can resign, and he has to give a letter by addressing it to the central government. Okay. Then if we see the jurisdiction part, so under jurisdiction, pecuniary jurisdiction. What does pecuniary jurisdiction means? Subject to the other provisions of the Act, National Commission shall have jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of goods and services and the compensation, if any, claimed exceeds 1 crore, because up to 1 crore state government look after. Okay, below 20 lakhs and 20 lakhs district forum look after the grievances. And coming to the if it is above 1 crore means, okay, so this National Commission has a provision to entertain those complaints. Okay, and if we see appellate jurisdiction means whenever the consumer is not satisfied with state commission, okay, now he approaches to National Commission. So that is known as he is appealing from state commission to National Commission. That is known as appellate jurisdiction. Call for the records. Now the National Commission has every provision to call for records of state commission, and at the same time superintending or else supervising and revising the powers of those state commission by the National Commission. So it has every provision, national has every provision, okay, to supervise and to revise the powers of the state commission. Power of National Commission over the functions of state commission is there. Okay, and so under this provision, power of National Commission is there over state commission. It can function on state commission. Next, the commission can call for records of pending or decided cases of the state commission. So the commission can call for records anytime state commission records can be seen by the National Commission, and at the same time pending cases or deciding cases also can be seen by the National Commission. Okay. Next, procedure. Okay. What is the procedure? Procedure means procedure for applicable to National Commission means, so what is the procedure? Okay, through notification. Okay, the State Commission shall have with the notification applicable to the disposal or dispute by the State Commission through National Commission. Okay, so what is the procedure means? Appeal from National Commission to Supreme Court according to section 23. Okay, they will appeal to from National Commission, they will appeal to whom? Supreme Court. Okay, so within 30 days, after 30 days, okay, court, it has to, the National Commission has to go to Supreme Court. Okay, why? Because they are not satisfied with this National Commission, so they have to go for 30 days or after 30 days, and deposit of certain amount as a precondition for appeal. Okay, so as we seen in this State Commission, okay, the appellant has to deposit 50% or else 35,000, whichever is less, he has to pay the amount. Why? Because the time is being spent on his case, because actually he has to solve his case in State Commission only, but he has enough going for National Commission, so he has to pay that amount. Okay, for time sense. So likewise here, deposit of certain amount is a precondition for appeal. Okay, so no appeal by the person who is required to pay any amount in terms of an order of the State Commission unless the appellant has deposited the amount, the prescribed amount. Okay, the case will not be here. Okay, so hearing of case, okay, hearing of his case, hearing of appeal can be done only whenever the person, okay, whenever the person deposits the prescribed amount, that is 50% of the amount or 50,000, whichever is less. As I said before in a previous case, either 50% means 1 lakh amount or 35,000, whichever is less. On 1 lakh, 50% means 50,000. So 50,000 or 35,000, which is less, means 35,000 is less. In the same way here also, either 50% or 50,000, whichever is less, thus that amount should be paid. For example, here in this case, the person is dealing with 2 lakh or 5 lakhs. Okay, so 5 lakhs means on 5 lakhs 50% amount, so 2,50,000 has to be paid by the appellant. Okay, so or else 50,000, whichever is less. So here 2,50,000 or 50,000 means the appellant has to pay 50,000 amount, so whichever is less will be deposited by that appellant. So this is the process or else a procedure in the this pecuniary jurisdiction. Okay, so this is about the councils and also the redressal agencies in different levels like central, state and district levels. Okay.